6 panelists, 3 versus 3. Nalin Kohli, Sunil Alagh, Rashni Kher on one side. Do not teach us nationalism, says Pawan Verma. Do not teach us nationalism, says Gaurav Bhatia, and I presume also Atul Kumar Anjan on the other side. So I must warn you, Nalin Kohli, that you have very good speakers on the other side who don't want to learn nationalism from you. You are not the professor of nationalism. You are not the lecturer of nationalism. You are not even the reader of nationalism. And you are certainly not, Nalin Kohli, the patent holder or the copyright holder of nationalism that you've decided to thrust it into the national debate. Okay. Pawan Verma, Gaurav Bhatia, Atul Kumar Anjan, has any one of you got a problem with the slogan Bharat Mata Ki Jai? No, 1 second. You have a problem with the slogan Gaurav Bhatia, with Bharat Mata Ki Jai? Do you have a problem with the slogan?
No,
Okay.
We do not have a problem with the slogan Bharat Mata Ki Jai. But the kind of pseudo-nationalism that is being propagated by the BJP and the force by which they are saying that anybody who does not utter these words is anti-national is what we object to. Nationalism is not something which Indians wear on their sleeve. And I can say this, Arnab, that before this propaganda that was started by the BJP, any Indian would have uttered these words and with patriotism. But today, they have made it a curse and people are objecting to the idea by which they are spreading
Gaurav Bhatia, counter, please listen to me. I heard you there. Yeah. But you jumped into the debate. 1 second. No, before Nalin Kohli's counter. Before your counter. Before the counter. My question to you, Gaurav Bhatia,
I will tell you, Arnab, something.
Gaurav, you know what troubles me the most?
Listen to this.
Gaurav, hear me, please. Hear me, please. 1 second. Okay, I know that all of you will jump into the debate. I'm aware of the quality of the speakers on debate number 1 tonight. I know people are already tweeting about it. I request you to listen to everyone tonight because I know we're going to be caught in the crossfire on a Monday evening. Now the question is this. Gaurav Bhatia, Pawan Verma and Atul Kumar Anjan. You take on the BJP, take them on. But first take on people, Pawan Verma. Take on those people who have given Bharat Mata Ki Jai a religious color. Take them on. Tell them there is nothing remotely religious. No, why don't you say that first?
Mr. Modi during his campaign said he's a Hindu nationalist. A nationalist is a nationalist. He is not a Hindu nationalist. He is not a Muslim nationalist.
You're not answering my question. I noticed that.
Nationalism is.
You're not answering my question.
The nationalism is my motherland above everyone else.
We're seeing a counter. Let Nalin Kohli counter. No, but you take on the BJP. I say tonight, Gaurav Bhatia. I say tonight, Gaurav Bhatia, Pawan Verma, Atul Kumar Anjan, take on the BJP. Take on Nalin Kohli tonight. Take him on. Demolish Nalin Kohli's argument even before he makes it tonight. Demolish Nalin Kohli's argument even before he makes it tonight.
Mr. Nalin Kohli,
I think let's go one by one.
Nalin Kohli, I would only say one thing and before he responds,
Mr.
today
Bhatia,
the fact that we are discussing pseudo-nationalism.
Okay, Gaurav, there are many on the debate.
That they cannot discuss development. They cannot discuss job creation. They cannot discuss the problems of
Nalin Kohli.
And that is why
rebut within time limits, please. Nalin Kohli, please. Yeah, Nalin Kohli and then Pawan Verma. Keeping the debate going. Nalin Kohli, then Pawan Verma. Nalin Kohli.
First of all, Mr. Bhatia, we've had enough, I think. Mr. Bhatia, first of all, my compliments to you.
No, you've not had enough.
You seem to be embracing
this is just
the
a beginning,
BJP
Mr. Nalin Kohli.
Pseudo-secularism, I didn't interrupt.
Good. Pawan Verma countering. Pawan Verma will counter. Please, don't interrupt each other. 1 second.
You will have this patent to be rude.
Okay, Nalin Kohli, go with the response, please. Don't hesitate. Don't stop.
May I, Mr. Bhatia, just finish my point? Mr. Bhatia,
this is not correct. He heard you.
I can also speak non-stop. Mr. Bhatia, now do you want me to digress this debate by reminding you, this is the government of the buffaloes for the buffaloes. And perhaps. So, okay, now let's get back to a serious debate.
We go back to the subject.
Let me now finish my point. The first thing is, Mr. Gaurav Bhatia starts off by saying pseudo-nationalist. He has to borrow a phrase used for pseudo-secularists by none other than Advani ji. So they don't even have an original point to make. Second point, let's go. He says they have made the phrase a curse. Bharat Mata.
Tell me that.
No, Gaurav, don't stop him now.
The third thing. Mr. Bhatia, you are interrupting me, and I want to say this unequivocally. You are giving a very poor example about what a decent debate should be. I heard you patiently, and you don't have a patent to speak on my behalf.
Personal heckling.
So let me finish my point. You have something to say after that.
That are insinuating
Gaurav, don't
let me finish my point. I am not disturbing anybody. Or is nationalism to be immediately, if anyone makes a sensible point in favor of nationalism, am I to be drowned out by verbal gymnastics?
Two things I want to say tonight. Viewers, I'm not taking calls. So many of you are calling. I'm not taking calls. Second point, Gaurav, the debate, if it has to progress on the basis of everyone speaking. So, Gaurav, you will not respond right now. I'm requesting you to 13 minutes into the debate. Two people have only spoken so far. Pawan will respond. Debate is open after that. Gaurav, please bear with me. Continue. It can be
I haven't even made a point yet. I've only tried to make a point.
Go on. Go on.
Gaurav and Mike.
Right, so let's go one by one. Why has this debate come up? Is the most important point. Tell me, in the 21st century, after almost 70 years of independence, you, in a premier institute in the heart of the city, you have people with the slogans, Afzal hum sharminda hai, tere qatil zinda hai. There are at least two of us who are advocates at the Supreme Court. Would Mr. Bhatia not join me in saying that the Supreme Court is not a murderer of democracy? And if it gives a sentence, confirms a sentence, sentences a terrorist to death, is that murder? Number two, who are making this? Next, भारत के टुकड़े होंगे इंशाअल्लाह. कश्मीर की आजादी तक जंग रहेगी. What is this? The context of the nationalism debate starts here.
Can I respond?
That there is a freedom of expression and speech.
Pawan and Atul
Each one of us will die fighting for that. Even dissent. But we are not going to allow someone to take it to the limit. That you call for the breakup of India, you call for the destruction of India, you give it a communal angle, and above all call the Supreme Court for rendering justice as murder. That is not freedom of expression and speech. So therefore, Bharat Mata Ki Jai was converted into a debate, not by us. It was converted by those who said, I'll hold it, Mr. Owaisi in particular, a sword on my throat, but I will not say so. Bhagat Singh goes to the gallows at the age of 19 and a Congress leader, Mr. Shashi Tharoor, goes to compare him with Kanhaiya Kumar. What is this? Bhagat Singh went to the gallows saying Bharat Mata Ki Jai. He fought for the motherland. And here we have an example of someone who stands in a function, does not prevent the sloganeering, calling for the destruction of India. And you make an equation with this? Where is the nationalism debate going?
Okay,
nationalism comes from the heart. It comes from a commitment to the land where each one of us belongs. It comes from the Constitution's very first Article 1. India, that is Bharat. Speaking against Bharat, in a way, is rejection of the Constitution.
But having said that, you, sir,
freedom of expression
one second. Having said that, you, sir, must be careful. Yeah, you will respond. So I just want to make one point to Nalin Kohli and then it's your turn to respond. I just want to tell Mr. Nalin Kohli that you, sir, must be careful because you do not have the sole preserve over nationalism. You are making nationalism into your primary political plank. You are saying, therefore, that you have the core soul, that you are the sole custodian of nationalistic politics in India.
It is enough for us to remind those who call for the destruction of India that this is not nationalism. As Indians bound by the Constitution, we can show the mirror to those who call for the destruction of India and then falsely call it freedom of expression.
Yeah, but don't hijack the nationalism discourse out of the awareness that the participation of the RSS...
Who is? How can you hijack patriotism which every Indian who swears by the Constitution must feel for themselves?
Nalin, will you have the patience?
We are not claiming patents on it or copyrights. Yes, Pawan Bhai.
Arnab, this emphasis on hyper-nationalism which you see today by the BJP is as much a matter of amusement as it is of concern. I want to raise 3 points quickly and then the debate, I will take only 1 minute. First of all, let me ask you, why has this issue come up today? It's because the slogan of Vikas stands like a pricked balloon. The economy is in disarray. The young are asking for jobs. Farmers are committing suicides. The middle class is wondering why the interest on their meager savings are being cut. The budget was lackluster. therefore Vikas cannot hold anymore, and there has been a splendid betrayal of grand promises, be it on black money, be it on MSP, be it on jobs. So now the BJP is looking for some other plank. One is communal polarization, the other is hyper-nationalism. And I want to ask the question, why has this suddenly become important before 5 important assembly elections are to take place? It is because the BJP, bereft of any other argument, is trying to make nationalism a plank for short-term political gain. And lastly, I want to say that my good friend Mr. Arun Jaitley, using the constitution to say,
I'm sorry,
Bharat Mata ki Jai, those who don't say it are anti-constitutional.
No, I'm sorry.
I say with pleasure.
No, I'm
Bharat
sorry.
Mata ki Jai. I say it with pride. But if I say Jai Hind, am I being anti-constitutional?
No, I'm sorry. No, Pawan Verma, I think you are on a little bit of a weak wicket. Sorry, everyone. I wanted to come in. I want Atul Kumar Anjan. I want Sunil Alagh. I want, Rashni Kher to come into the debate. But, when I find that you are on such a weak wicket, I ask myself, why you are putting yourself on a weak wicket? I cannot believe it tonight, Pawan Verma, that you are questioning the constitutionality of what has been said. The BJP has taken a clear constitutional position which is incontestable. With this resolution, the opposition's fear-mongering as a response to nationalism debate has been quite, and the BJP is reiterating that there is a need to uphold the constitution of India within the nationalism context.
Please listen to me.
Sir, read Article 51A.
Mr. Jaitley has said, just a second, Arnab, just a second.
Yes.
I'll just take 30 seconds. When Mr. Arun Jaitley says that India, that is Bharat, that's the first article, and then says that anyone who doesn't say Bharat Mata ki Jai is being unconstitutional. I would love to say Bharat Mata ki Jai, but I don't say it within a constitutional framework. I swear by the constitution, I swear by my patriotism, but I can equally say Jai Hind and say Bharat Mata ki Jai. From where has it become a constitutional issue?
Well, have you read Article 51A? Okay. No, 1 second. One second. I find it very surprising. Actually, I want to put this question to Atul Kumar Anjan, who's nodding furiously right now in agreement with Pawan Verma, that Atul Kumar Anjan, people like you, like Pawan Verma, like Gaurav Bhatia, should absolutely demolish into pieces the BJP argument tonight. Khatam kar dijiye aaj BJP ke argument ko. Nahi, keh dijiye aaj. No, say tonight on the news that you oppose all those people who have a problem with the word Bharat or a problem with the word Mata. I don't think there is any reason for anyone to find the word Bharat objectionable. It finds a mention in the Constitution of India. Article 1 says, name and territory of the India that is Bharat shall be a union of states. Some people have a problem with the word Bharat today. You will not take on those people, Atul Kumar Anjan. Some people have the problem with the word Mata. You will not take on those people, Atul Kumar Anjan and Pawan Verma. Why? What is the problem with the word Mata?
Constitutional color.
Pardon? Constitutional color, absolute.
That's really reducing the argument.
No, 51A of the Constitution on fundamental duties. You know about it. Why do you pretend you don't?
Not at all. Please read even what Arun Jaitley ji has said it. Pawan Bhai is absolutely wrong because he's making an incorrect argument by saying it's unconstitutional.
No, we are discussing the constitutionality of Bharat Mata ki Jai. Okay, one second. Atul Kumar Anjan and Gaurav Bhatia coming.
Say Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Okay, Atul Kumar Anjan.
Our constitution describes India as Bharat also.
Nalin Kohli, Atul Anjan is saying something.
Atul Anjan. Chant victory to Bharat tantamounts to disrespect of the constitution.
Atul Anjan is saying, what is the problem with...
So you mean the disrespect of the constitution is separate to unconstitutionality?
Yes, Atul Anjan.
Mr. Arnab.
Yeah.
Mr. Kohli, are you finished?
Yeah.
You have spoken?
Yeah, go on.
Mr. Arnab, I have heard my younger brother Kohli. I have heard Mr. Verma. I have heard Gaurav. Now the question is this. I just want to say, Mr. Gaurav and Mr. Kohli, that your party and its mind behind your party, you see, RSS, it has never nothing to do with the nationalism. It was always, you see, following the Hitlerism. And there in Hitlerism, narrow parochial nationalism exists. And I just want to tell you one thing which you have just now said, that Bhagat Singh, when he was when he was hanged, he made slogan. Absolutely wrong. He made two slogans only. That one thing, Inqilab Jindabad or Samrajyavad ka nash ho. Don't say all that Bharat Mata and all that. I am not against any slogan, but the question what Mr. Pawan Verma has replied in a very, very, very categorical way. What is wrong? What you are talking about? You were not a part of the national freedom movement. No, just a minute, Mr. Arnab. What RSS is speaking today? They are trying, they have created an issue during the Bihar election. Beef, beef, beef. And now before 5 elections, nationalism, Bharat Mata, Bharat Mata. This Prime Minister is like the Israel's Moshe Dayan. Moshe Dayan also did this one in Israel in 1967 conflict. I am saying...
Sir, I am saying... Sir, what is the problem with Bharat Mata ki Jai? This is the problem. No, this is the problem. This is now, let me say. Let me say to you.
Having only 31% of votes.
Suniye, sir.
30%, 31%.
Anjan ji, aap meri baat suniye.
He is trying to teach nationalism to the all freedom fighters. Not a single freedom fighter in their party. Not a
Rashni Kher is countering. Rashni Kher. No, one second. Rashni Kher on the other side first, please.
Never Golwalkar went to the jail. Never Raju Bhaiya has gone to jail. Never Sheshabji has gone to jail. Never Devras has gone to jail.
You are making it political. You are making it political.
Nationalism.
You are making it political, Mr. Anjan. आप political कर रहे हैं इसको.
When you have no argument, you bring in rhetoric.
Nationalism cannot be discussed. It is the BJP narrow nationalism, parochial nationalism.
Sunil Alagh and Rashni Kher, please. Can I have them on the screen? Three of them, please.
Party.
1 second. Rashni Kher and Sunil Alagh. I'd like them on the screen, please.
Hindu party.
1 second. Rashni Kher, please. Not Sunil Alagh. Rashni Kher, please.
What
Atul Kumar Anjan.
Atul
Anjan. अरे भाई प्रॉब्लम क्या है
सर?
मिस्टर अंजान जी मेरी बात
मिस्टर सावरकर in Savarkar in 1923 in Maharashtra.
Sir, can I speak now?
बात सुनिए. आप मेरी बात सुनिए.
Mr. Anjan, can I speak now?
आप सुनेंगे.
Mr. Anjan.
मैं हिंदू शब्द से आया राजनीति में इसकी बात कर रहा हूँ. अरे मिस्टर अर्नब जब सुन लीजिए आप मेरी हाथ जोड़ के प्रार्थना सुनिए.
अरे भाई मैं भी आपको प्रार्थना कर रहा हूँ. मैं भी आपको प्रार्थना कर रहा हूँ. जरा रुक जाइए. मेरी बात सुनिए. जरा 2 मिनट मेरी बात सुनिए. मेरी बात सुनिए. देखिए टॉलरेंस रखिए. आपके व्यूज से मैं सहमत नहीं हूँ. इसका मतलब नहीं है कि आप मेरे व्यूज को सुने ही नहीं. ये भी गलत है.
चुप रहता हूँ.
नहीं चुप मत रहिए. मेरी एक बात सुनिए क्योंकि आप
I listen to everyone.
Okay, Mr. Anjan.
When I speak, don't interfere. Mr. Savarkar used the Hindu word.
Mr. Anjan, there is nothing Hindu or Muslim about Bharat Mata ki Jai. There is nothing remotely Hindu or Muslim about Bharat Mata ki Jai. What is Hindu or Muslim about Bharat Mata ki Jai? It is in the minds of people who see it like that.
Now, like the beef issue, the BJP and RSS is raising the Hindu nationalism without a single freedom fighter with them.
Mr. Anjan, there is not, nobody is doing a collection of how many
fighter.
Mr. Anjan,
not a single freedom fighter in RSS.
Mr. Anjan, now you've spoken.
Freedom fighter in BJP. What sort of nationalism? It is a parochialism, narrow nationalism. It's a rigid against community.
Mr. Anjan, Mr. Anjan, now I will come in, and now I gave you a lot of respect. You are senior to me, but now you'll have to listen to me. I request you, please. I request you, please. Please understand. Please understand now, please. Rashni Kher wants to come to the debate. Sunil Alagh hasn't spoken yet. Please understand. 1882, Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay's novel contains a hymn to the motherland in the form of Bande Mataram, which becomes the slogan, Bande Mataram, of our freedom movement, as well as depicted the three faces of Bharat Mata as goddesses. If it was acceptable to refer to India as Bharat Mata, then what makes it objectionable for Owaisi today? 1905, Abanindranath Tagore painted his iconic work Bharat Mata. If it was acceptable in 1905, what makes Bharat Mata unacceptable to Mr. Owaisi today?
Yes.
Now let me tell you this, Now before Rashni comes in, let me also tell you, None other than Jawaharlal Nehru in no sir, no sir, Jawaharlal sir, wrong. You are wrong, sir.
I am not
you are wrong, sir. You are wrong, sir. You are wrong, sir. Sir, you are wrong, sir.
In my life, sir, when I have to speak about the Owaisi.
Sir, Jawaharlal Nehru in Discovery of India in 1940 says, who was this Bharat Mata, Mother India, whose victory they wanted? Mother India was essentially those millions of people, and victory to her meant victory to those people. You are parts of this Bharat Mata, and I told them, you are in a manner yourself Bharat Mata. As this idea slowly soaked into their brains, their eyes would light up as if they had made a great discovery. If the first Prime Minister of India had no qualms in defining Bharat Mata as the people of India itself, why would anyone, any fringe, have a problem in today's context? That's why I don't understand the contours of the present argument.
India.
Sir, take on the BJP, say that there is no problem with Bharat Mata ki jai. Take them on. Take them on, demolish their argument. Rashnik is responding to you. Rashnik, please. I will. Rashnik, please. Debate is open. Gaurav, I'm coming to you. Debate is open.
You see, the problem, everyone from Gaurav to Mr. Verma who are saying why now, and I am not defending the BJP. I am not with BJP. I never will be. This same argument was raised by the same gentleman, Asaduddin Owaisi, in the time when BJP was not ruling. They had objected that they will not sing Vande Mataram. There were many organizations who stood up and said, this is not allowed in our religion. This time also, people like Asaduddin Owaisi are saying, because in Islam it is not allowed to make a caricature of the mother. But my dear friends, please understand this. The debate started not because somebody said something, but because of the JNU controversy. So we can go back to its roots, but please understand, in this case, anyone who is saying that it is, sir, allow me to speak. Please allow me to speak. Sir, please allow me to speak. Sir, allow me to speak. I did not speak. You were speaking for quite some time. Let me make my point. Even in Pakistan, people like Maulana Mahdudi, who were the fundamental raisers of Jamaat Islami, called it Madre Darasgah. If Maulana Mahdudi could call Pakistan his mother, I wonder what is problem with people like Asaduddin Owaisi and all these apologists who have a problem with saying Bharat Mata ki jai or saying it is unconstitutional. Whether it is constitutional or not, to an ordinary citizen like me, it is not about constitution. It's about how you feel about your mother. A mother is a Janani. She is given birth to us, and all countries except for Holland, if I consider their countries as their mothers. So I don't understand why anybody should have a problem with Bharat Mata ki jai. And this is not because of BJP, but because of people like Asaduddin Owaisi who have a problem with Vande Mataram also.
Say forget
they
the
will
BJP.
Stand up and defend anything in the name of freedom of speech.
I'd say forget the BJP. Pawan Verma, Gaurav Bhatia, I'm coming to you. Sunil Alagh hasn't spoken. But Gaurav Bhatia, before, I know you and Pawan Verma want to come back with a second counter. And after you do, the debate is wide open. Nalin Kohli has a lot to respond to.
I say before everybody.
Okay, Sunil Alagh wants to open his account.
Point and then let everybody debate.
Sunil Alagh, and then I'm coming to you. Sunil. Yeah, Sunil.
All I'm saying is, 1 second. It's amazing to hear everybody, including someone like Pawan, who's a dear friend. Look, why are we getting so literal? The Prime Minister has said the poll plank is going to be on progress. Jet Li has said something about nationalism and whatever. You all want to pick up whatever you all feel like and not debate it. When I talk to people all over the place, the essence is to be appreciated. Now, Bharat Mata, you want to say Jai Bharat? Go ahead and say it. You want to say, no, I believe in a fatherland? Say Bharat Pitaji. Whatever. What is your problem? Why are you all getting so literal? The essence of saying Bharat Mata ki Jai in our constitution is saying respect your motherland.
In the middle.
You want to say it in another way? Please. Madre Watan, you want to say it. What is this problem of literacy? You think literalness. You think Arun Jaitley is not intelligent enough when he's saying
Gaurav's begun to counter.
Get the essence, Pawan. Get the essence. You all can make as much of a drama as you all want. I'm very sorry about this. In fact, Owaisi, look, if me...
Sunilji, listen to me.
Can I just finish? Look, we don't interrupt all of you all when after half an hour we come on, you all stop us. No, this is not fair.
I'd say, no, you have got the...
Otherwise I'll interrupt you throughout. I will not let you speak. I will Sunil, not you spoke for 10 minutes in the beginning.
Don't get angry.
Nobody said anything. The moment we speak for a few minutes, you butt in.
Sunil, don't get angry.
Sorry. Arnab, you control this.
No, but you don't get angry. One second.
Now, for 10 minutes in the beginning, we didn't say a word. He must butt in all the time. That's the problem.
Okay, Atul Anjan is countering as well. Atul Anjan.
Be quiet. If someone is speaking, let him speak.
Now they are killing nationalism. A party which is responsible for killing the father of the nation, they are now talking about the
Nalin
nationalism.
Understand, yeah.
Nalin Kohli is countering. Nalin Kohli. Nalin Kohli.
This Hindu Mahasabha and RSS killed Mahatma Gandhi. Who was Nathuram Godse? Who was Nathuram Godse?
Mr. Goswami.
It was the RSS.
Counter Nalin quickly, please.
A few points, please.
And now they are talking about nationalism.
What's your problem with nationalism? What is your problem with nationalism, Atul Anjan?
Is trying to give
what problem do you have with nationalism?
Rhetoric on the freedom struggle. Let's come after freedom. After 1947, there was a war with China. And was it not the leftists who were actually supporting the Chinese aggression against India? Is nationalism a sign of democracy? And where does the nationalized thought come from? Which kills hundreds and thousands of people. So therefore, Mr. Atul Anjan is building a whole argument on no foundation. It's based on rhetoric.
Yes,
it's based on inaccuracies.
Why?
And above all, it's to hide their own embarrassment. Because of the nationalist issue.
Pawan Verma. No, Pawan Verma.
Second point. What Pawan Bhai is saying, development.
Pawan Verma. Yes, Pawan Verma is countering you. 1 second. Pawan Verma.
25,000 kilometers
Pawan Verma is countering you, Nalin. Pawan Verma.
Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. 11,000 more than the last year.
Pawan Verma,
33 crore accounts digitized of your
Arnab, I just want to say.
Your
Pawan Verma's turn. Pawan Verma.
7.5 crore ration cards are now linked to Aadhaar.
Don't veer off the subject. Don't move away from the subject, Nalin Kohli. You are getting a counter from. You are getting a counter.
They want to counter something and say there is no Vikas.
Listen, Nalin Kohli.
Who is giving the crop insurance scheme at 2%?
Nalin Kohli, will you wait for a minute? You're getting a counter from Pawan Verma. Will you wait for a minute? Go on, Pawan Verma.
Just to counter.
Yeah.
Just a simple point. You know, Arnab, the nation does not have to choose between Owaisi and Yogi Adityanath. The bulk of this nation consists of sane and sensible people who are devoted to their country and motherland, but don't need to be put to an acid test repeatedly by a newly aroused BJP which is facing disarray on every other front and is trying to whip up a narrow, brittle and shallow hyper-nationalism. We don't have to be put to the test. We don't support Mr. Owaisi for his extremist views. We don't support Mr. Yogi Adityanath and the RSS that stands behind him. I am saying the bulk of India's citizens are being used as cannon fodder by a BJP which needs to have an electoral plank for short-term political gain.
Can I ask you something?
And therefore, tell me, we don't need to be put to the test.
Okay, Pawan Verma.
I say Bharat Mata ki jai with pleasure.
And why do we always have conditional condemnation of Mr. Owaisi? Say you condemn Mr. Owaisi, but why do you feel defensive that you must bring the RSS's name in? You don't need a conditional thing. Criticize Mr. Owaisi by linking with the RSS
extreme.
Because you are afraid to attack Mr. Owaisi. Somebody will say, no, you are anti-Muslim. This is not about Hindu-Muslim. I think we insult the Muslims also when we start raising such questions.
If I say that I am anti-Yogi,
those who have chosen India as Bharat, as defined in Article 1 of the Constitution, are committed to the Constitution. There is no conditionality there.
Sir, you are not committed to the
why is the BJP defensive?
Pawan Verma, you are Pawan Verma, 1 second. Pawan Verma, Atul Kumar Anjan. Now please, gentlemen, 1 second. Nalin Kohli, wait. Nalin Kohli, please wait. Nalin Kohli, please wait. Please wait. Here's a question. Atul Kumar Anjan, calm down. From Indira Gandhi to many subsequent prime ministers, all of them ended their speeches from the ramparts of Red Fort, Lal Killa saying, Bharat Mata ki jai. What was the problem?
Yes,
what is Owaisi's, why don't you ask what is Owaisi's problem with Bharat Mata ki jai? The second point is Pawan Verma, your problem is genuinely this. By the way, what is A.R. Rahman's politics? Is he a BJP supporter? He said, Ma Tujhe Salam. That is like a modern version of Vande Mataram with the same thought. Now, will you say, will you say A.R. Rahman also is a BJP supporter? No, the point is this, anyone, A.R. Rahman is a devout Muslim and he said, Ma Tujhe Salam. The second point is,
what is A.R. Rahman? What is A.R. Rahman? Abhi Bhattacharya, just a minute. Abhi Bhattacharya in 1943 film, in Kismat said it. आज हिमालय की चोटी से हमने ये ललकारा है, दूर हटो दुनिया वालों, हिंदुस्तान हमारा है. We have such songs in 1953. What you are talking about, Ma Tujhe Salam? You
have a problem with that song, is it, Atul Kumar Anjan? Atul Kumar Anjan, you have a problem with the song now?
You see the problem?
You have a problem with the song now?
Atul Kumar Anjan is beating around the bush.
My question is, Atul Kumar Anjan, hear me. Atul Kumar Anjan, hear me. You tell me, how does Bharat Mata Ki Jai mean the imposition of a Hindutva ideology? You tell me today. Let's talk directly about it. You've got your fundamentals wrong today, Atul Kumar Anjan. You tell me today, how does Bharat Mata Ki Jai amount to imposing a Hindutva ideology? You tell me.
Why you are referring
only Rahman? Today?
Why you are referring?
How does it amount to imposing a Hindutva ideology?
Why you don't refer that one? Why don't you refer Shakil Badayuni? What Shakil Badayuni has written? Huh?
Sir, do you
in 1962?
Okay, since
what many songs are there?
You know the problem with you is Atul Kumar Anjan and Pawan Verma. Let's have a reasonable debate here.
But this is not.
You have reduced
about poetry and about history lessons going back to the 60s. Let's also discuss about the CPM and the CPI's view on the China aggression.
Having a debate, you want to sell an idea which has nothing to do with the national freedom movement. Mr. Arnab, I accuse you. You are trying to sell
an idea. Nationalism for sale according to the left party.
Say something to you.
And you
is it a commodity to be sold in a shop?
Just to appeal.
Mr. Atul Kumar Anjan, I heard you. Now listen to me. Absolutely clearly. Okay, through this entire debate, I have not responded to you politically, nor have I wagged my finger at you like the way in which you are doing. But I can also tell you, Mr. Atul Kumar Anjan, let me quote to you the words of Jawaharlal Nehru, who said, आप सुनना ही नहीं चाहते अतुल कुमार अंजान. Quote the words of Jawaharlal Nehru, who said, nationalism does not mean Hindu nationalism, Muslim nationalism or Sikh nationalism.
Politics. Narendra Modi's politics is vikas. You have no answer for that.
I think you're not listening.
Naxalism, you have support for the Chinese aggression, and you have all sorts of distorted versions of history. You don't even have an economic model because it works nowhere in the world.
Gaurav Bhatia.
You have an economic model that has become as fossilized as the arguments you are making. If you had some arguments, you would have made it. But you picked up a mummified, fossilized...
I'd get Gaurav Bhatia into the debate, please. Gaurav Bhatia is on the debate. Now listen, Atul Kumar Anjan, please don't continue to speak non-stop. Let me first tell you what is your problem with nationalism. I want to understand what is the problem. What is the problem with nationalism? Nationalism.
I have two.
Okay, Atul Anjan, now I've heard you. Now I can't continue the debate like this if you continue like this. Just because Pawan Verma is not interrupting doesn't mean he doesn't have a right to speak. Now please wait.
Arnab, can I come in now?
Now I'm telling you, Mr. Anjan, I'm going to have to discipline you at this point of time. You cannot. No, Gaurav, understand. Gaurav, understand. Gaurav, one point. I began the news hour tonight by saying this. You cannot reduce the concept of nationalism to a mere electoral war cry. What explains the fact that while the father of the Indian Constitution himself stressed, leave aside slogans, he said, that's Ambedkar said, leave aside slogans, leave aside words which frighten people. You continue to play politics over the issue of chanting of slogans and correlate the same to nationalism. Then you say it is RSS propagated agenda. This debate, Pawan Verma, you must understand where this debate started. This debate started, Pawan Verma. You are absolutely wrong, and I wish you have the honesty to admit that this debate started with a person called Asaduddin Owaisi saying, without provocation, I am not going to say Bharat Mata Ki Jai, even if somebody puts a knife to my throat. These were his words. But you won't emphasize on that.
Can I respond very clearly to you?
You will not emphasize on
this question.
Yes.
Very clearly.
Yes.
Very clearly.
Go on, Mr.
Very clearly.
Yeah.
I want to say that Mr. Owaisi is saying that he will under no coercion say Bharat Mata Ki Jai. I condemn it. I am willing to say Bharat Mata Ki Jai. But I am not willing to have nationalism and patriotism defined for me as a devoted citizen of the motherland by the BJP. And they are using it transparently for short-term.
So let me then ask you.
Every other plank stands demolished.
No, let me.
Vikas.
No, let me.
How does it matter, sir, who says it to you?
Transparently shallow.
Mr. Pawan Verma, how does it matter who says it to you?
Their guidance
as long as you wish to say it, how does it matter who says it to you?
Now, Arnab, can
I will say it with pleasure, but not as a certificate of patriotism.
Had said.
Not as a certificate of patriotism.
Why are you even bringing BJP? You are reducing this argument. Honestly, the weight of your own argument is getting reduced by saying BJP is having a patent on it.
I don't
they
don't. The
but at the same time, you are not condemning Asaduddin Owaisi because he started the debate. Nobody needs. Mr. Pawan Verma, nobody needs to give certificates to anybody on patriotism. But at the same time, let us say it openly that whoever does not want to say it has a problem because he has a history of being the Razakars.
Arnab,
I'm taking a break back in 2 minutes on this debate. Please consider this, Pawan Verma, as I go into the break. Let me ask you, by claiming that freedom of expression and nationalism cannot exist together, do you also wish to live in a society where there are no restrictions to the idea of dissent? If the law comes down on someone who is actively threatening public order by calling slogans that speak against the country, you want to blame nationalism for it? Let's be real. I think what we need is a reality check. Some people have taken it too far. We now need to counter them. I'm back in just 2 minutes.
I will answer
Just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. The logic tonight is this. Nalin Kohli, Pawan Verma and Gaurav Bhatia will come back to the debate. My question is to Nalin Kohli. Nalin Kohli, tell me
to get some time. I've been waiting for my turn.
Yeah, I'm coming to you. Just putting a question. Tell me, okay, someone tell, but keep it brief, Gaurav. You see, if your answer is going to be 3 minutes, then I won't be able to get the others in. My question is, can someone tell me why one should give up the concept of nationalism because the BJP is talking about nationalism? That's like throwing the baby out. No, 1 second. That's like throwing away the baby because the bathwater is dirty. I mean, please explain to me, what is this logic? You want to discard the concept of nationalism because the BJP refers to it, is it? Pawan Verma, explain this to me. Can you explain this to me briefly, why we should?
I'll say it simply. I'll say it simply. Arnab, your inference is, in my humble view, very simplistic. Nobody is throwing away nationalism. But we are not willing to have it tested by the BJP merely because the BJP now wants to use hyper-nationalism to cover up all its other failures.
Nalin Kohli, counter. Let's keep it quick.
BJP, you are not more nationalistic than I am.
Who stopped any one of them when the JNU slogans were coming? Who stopped any one of them to raise?
Because you need hyper-nationalism as a political ploy to deflect attention from your failures.
Why was Pawan Bhai or Gaurav Bhai or anyone else from any other party apologetic that people are calling for the destruction of India and they were quiet? They all jumped into JNU and said, no, this is freedom of expression and speech. When we object to it, they say this is hyper-nationalism. This is clear hypocrisy. You don't come in and immediately condemn the incident.
Sir,
you don't come in and say that we are not going to allow the breakup of India and Supreme Court murderers. And then when we raise it and say, and a person from the other side of the political spectrum says, I will not say Bharat Mata Ki Jai, you say, no, this BJP making a this. Basically, they have no argument against the BJP. They have no argument against Prime Minister Modi's developmental agenda. So they are constantly blaming the BJP whenever it raises an issue in national interest.
Once again, please, tonight. Yes, Pawan Verma is responding. Once again tonight, Pawan Verma, all you need to do. I genuinely think you should completely tear apart Nalin Kohli's nationalism card on Newshour Tonight live by saying that nobody more than you in your rallies, in your election statements and everywhere will appeal to people not to be taken with the kind of argument that Asaduddin Owaisi has presented. instead of taking on the BJP for reiterating the nationalism card.
Tell them to condemn Owaisi openly in every election that's taking place now. And I tell you they will not.
So why do you choose the softer option of taking on the BJP and not the real option, the tougher option, the politically Pawan Verma less expedient option of taking on Asaduddin Owaisi? Who is the bigger danger? Let me ask you, who is the bigger danger? The BJP which says we must assert nationalism, or Asaduddin Owaisi who says I have a problem with saying Bharat Mata Ki Jai? Tell the viewers of Newshour tonight, don't prevaricate, who is the bigger problem? Choose. Don't be diplomatic. Yes.
I will say,
yes, go ahead.
I will say to you categorically.
Yeah.
That if Mr. Owaisi says that he has a problem with saying Bharat Mata Ki Jai, I completely condemn his reaction, because for him to say that he will not
why
say
don't
it
you
is wrong.
Answer my question.
At the same time, for the BJP, allow me, sir, I'll take 20 seconds. For the BJP,
you're not
to say that Mr. Owaisi is now the yardstick for all Indians, and anyone who does not at their command and their behave,
have they said that?
and
Nalin
their
Koli
calling,
counter.
immediately
Nalin Koli
say
counters
to
and Gaurav
anything
Bhatia
to
comes
do
in on the
Bharat
other
Mata
side.
Ki Jai is unpatriotic. This is ridiculous.
This is the standard
70
argument.
years,
Bring
let us
in a
not insult the
qualifier.
intelligence of the common
qualifier
Indian.
will always come in because you are worried. If you say anything that says the BJP is doing the right thing, people will perceive you to be losing. What? I mean, at the end of the day,
nobody, but you are not saying the right thing, sir.
Nationalism comes from our own beliefs.
You are using
and at the end of the day, it is for each of one to celebrate. But why shouldn't we be standing together to take on those who challenge nationalism?
Gaurav Bhatia, yes, please.
Yeah, Arnab.
Quick response.
Arnab, you said a very beautiful. You said a very. Can I just come in, Pawanji?
Yeah.
Please allow me. Arnab, you said a very beautiful thing, that nationalism in its truest form would never be Hindu nationalist or a Sikh nationalist or a Muslim nationalist. Mr. Nalin Kohli also today said the same thing on the show. But what Mr. Nalin Kohli forgot was, during the elections, Mr. Modi said, I am a Hindu nationalist. And he can look back and see all the BJP ads. What was
I'll answer that straight.
This is what we
Gaurav, you are quoting it wrong. You are quoting it wrong.
I'll answer it straight.
Gaurav, you are wrong. Gaurav, you are wrong.
Because Mr. Bhatia.
Gaurav, no. Let us not be. No,
Mr. Bhatia, your definition is.
Him, are you that I am a Hindu? Yes,
Mr. Bhatia,
I am a nationalist. He did not say I am a Hindu nationalist. I can pull it out from the archives and read it to you.
Identity. If a Christian says I'm a Christian,
I will tell you,
Gaurav,
you are wrong.
Second
if a Hindu says I'm a Hindu, you say that's communal.
Gaurav, you are wrong.
Why shouldn't each one be proud of the faith they have?
Say Bharat
as long as they don't attack somebody
else's faith. Read the Constitution.
That is the problem. You make it
no
seem
as if
just because the Hindu community is larger in number, they don't have a right to feel proud of their own faith.
Constitution explicitly talks about secularism. So why this selective reading of the Constitution? That when Sangeet talks about
and the Constitution gives a Hindu the same right
is that
as a Muslim or a Christian or any other religion to profess their religion freely.
Your nationalism is dangerous.
But you can't throw it back at a Hindu
your nationalism
just because they profess their religion.
Your nationalism
Atul Anjan.
free for 2 months.
It is not dangerous, Mr. Bhatia. Your stand is hypocritical. There is a difference between hypocrisy and danger.
Atul Anjan.
That is being
and both of them are defined by the website. Don't mix hypocrisy.
Gaurav, listen me. Gaurav, listen little bit. I just want to reply some of the questions Mr. Nalin Bhatia said. What is the nationalism? What is the BJP nationalism?
What is the BJP nationalism? There is a Gaurav Bhatia and a Nalin Kohli, but there is no Nalin Bhatia on the show. Or a Gaurav Kohli.
Gaurav Bhatia, stop this little bit. Let me speak.
Okay, fine. Nalin Kohli and Atul Anjan, please.
So now, you have to
I just want to say, Mr. Nalin Goswami is talking about the nationalism. Why don't this RSS and BJP says भारत जितना हिंदुओं का है, उतना मुसलमानों का है, उतना सिखों, ईसाइयों, बौद्धों का, जैनियों का और पारसी का है। तब आप नेशनलिज्म की बात कीजिए। बट यू आर टॉकिंग ए नेशनलिज्म लाइक हिटलर।
हर भारतीय का है, उसके धर्म से क्या लेने देना? हर भारतीय का है अतुल जी।
दैट इज क्या?
हर भारतीय का है, उसके धर्म से क्या लेना देना?
भारत
तो अलग चीज के ला रहे हैं।
नो, इट इज नो, यू हैव टू से इट अर्नब। If you don't
भारत अनेकता है,
you have some. No. What is wrong is that the Prime Minister is saying it, that it belongs to everyone. You are speaking in a term that, as Hitler said, the German belongs to Germans. That is the way of your speaking, and that cannot be allowed.
अरे फिर आप चले गए हिटलर तक। पहले let us talk about the Chinese aggression on India and what the left party stand they took. And the point that nationalism kills innocents. Why do you go back to Hitler?
All right.
You are not Chinese.
I told you, you have only
okay, 1 second. Pawan Verma is counting. 2 minutes left. Pawan Verma on the other side, please. Pawan Verma, sorry. 1 second to moderate. I need 2 people on the screen. Pawan Verma, you must understand this. Pawan Verma, to take away the context from what is happening in our country today will also not be appropriate. And the context is this, Pawan Verma, that what the BJP has done is pull the nationalism card, happens on the back of rallied support by the opposition to those who have unfortunately, most regrettably and most horrendously defended Yaqub Memon and Afzal Guru. And hence, Pawan Verma, it removes any asterisks or disclaimer to the possible acceptance of eulogizing anti-India elements. You must understand it comes on the back of the anti-India slogans which were heard.
Just 3 things.
And Mr. Owaisi's outright rejection of the prospect of saying Bharat Mata ki
I'd like
Jai.
to make a point after
You need to, no, you actually must understand there is a raging debate in the country on this now. Yes, Pawan Verma.
Yeah, I want to just say 3 things quickly. First of all, those who were masked and uttered slogans, they must be proceeded against under the law. Let the government identify and proceed them. But I will maintain until my dying breath that you cannot tarnish an entire student community and an institution on the basis of these still unidentified people. Secondly, Arnab, there's a very simple couplet. It will take me 10 seconds. Bagba means the Mali or the gardener. And I want to say this to Nalin. यूं दिखाता है आंखें मुझे बागबां, यूं दिखाता है आंखें मुझे बागबां, जैसे गुलशन पे कुछ हक हमारा नहीं, जैसे गुलशन पे कुछ हक हमारा नहीं. We are also Indians and we don't want the BJP to become the arbiter of ordinary Indians who wish to criticize them on secular failure. Their failure to deliver, their attempt to deflect attention from their failures by using hyper-nationalism. We want to ask them, do you have a monopoly on patriotism?
But
do I have to test it before you?
Okay, 1 second. Rashnik is countering.
Arnab, can I speak, please?
No, 1 second. Consider this. You cannot make nationalism into BJP nationalism, Congress nationalism, left nationalism also, Atul Kumar Anjan. Let me tell you this. You are confusing. Atul Kumar Anjan, nationalism and chauvinism. And Atul Kumar Anjan, my question to you is this. Listen to my question if you can. Listen to my question now. Listen to my question now. Listen to my question. No, I'm sorry. I'm asking a question to Atul Kumar Anjan. Atul Kumar Anjan, please tell me. Please tell me, Atul Kumar Anjan. Yes. Listen to my question. Sorry, you listen to my question.
Yes.
And the question to you is this. आप गुस्सा मत होना, मैं जो सवाल पूछूंगा. ठीक है?
बोलो.
Thank you.
आप बोलिए.
Did Stalin not use the concept of Soviet nationalism to make all the republics a part of the USSR? कंफ्यूज क्यों हो गए?
इसका क्या मतलब यहाँ
मतलब क्या तो कॉन्सेप्ट तो आई एम सेइंग यू आर मेकिंग you are questioning the use of the dash. You are questioning. Did Stalin use the role of RSS? I'm saying, did Stalin use the concept of Soviet nationalism or not?
They will be exposed. We have nothing to.
Did Stalin use the concept of Soviet nationalism or not? Answer me.
No, I have nothing to do with that.
No, what do you mean? I have nothing to do.
Arnab, can I make my point now?
Nothing to do now.
No.
You're doing a U-turn.
I have been brought up by singing. I have been brought up in singing in a school.
Arnab, can I make my point?
Okay, counter. Closing in 20 seconds. Closing.
I have brought up in this situation.
Closing the debate now. I'm sorry, I don't have more time on this debate.
Arnab,
that question goes as food for thought tonight. That question goes as food for thought tonight. Don't throw.
You have to talk.
No, I am asking you today. Stalin used the word, used the nationalism. Stalin used nationalism with vis-a-vis all the republics of the USSR. You know I'm correct.
100 people.
You don't have a problem with Stalin. I am closing the debate. I'm short of time.
And Fidel Castro also used the whole.
I thank everyone, all of you,
what is wrong,
for joining me on debate number 1 on the News Hour tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.